Okay. Yes, that was not so good. The light, I mean. Let's see if we can sort that out. That's better. A little bit better, at least. Now, um, you know, it is. Let's see if I can. This is not where I'm usually. This what it is. You know. That's my metal detector over there. Oops, over there, like that. Okay, let's get started. YouTube will now prioritize creators, meaning people who make YouTube videos and live streams and, yeah, creators that belong to minority communities. Okay. Um, I don't. I'm quite ordinary, boring, straight white male. So I know one thing about YouTube. It is um, it's a competition for attention, if you will. The algorithm is controlling which videos are shown when you go to YouTube, and if they're going to prioritize minority communities, they're not going to prioritize my videos. So for me, this is not good news. So just wanted to let you know. Um, Now, why are they doing that? Why are they doing this? And what does minority mean? They now, how do I know this? First of all, well, it's very simple. They have said so. They made a video on. They have their own YouTube. YouTube has its own YouTube channel actually for aimed at creators, and I watched their videos, and there are some very leftist woke people there sitting there being very trendy, telling us the news about what YouTube is doing. And it is cringeworthy at best to watch those videos, but I usually do. And I do that because I want to know under which conditions I'm going to work. And those conditions are getting worse by the day. Now, for instance, which of you guys knew that I uploaded a video on the main channel last night? So, about 11 hours now, 12 hours ago. 12 hours ago. And it has performed horribly, horribly, because people are not notified. Um, and it has gotten to the point now where very soon I'm going to have to treat making videos as purely a hobby. And that means much less videos. So why? Well, because it doesn't really pay that much anymore. Um, and I'm, I it's a video with it's a channel. My main channel has almost 600,000 subscribers, and yeah, I upload videos, and they aren't paying enough for me to keep doing that, really. And now it's going to get even worse. And I know it's going to get worse because when they're telling me that they're going to make sure that minority communities are seen and heard and all that, well, they're going to have to do that by pushing other creators away, right? So basically, this is coming to the UK first. I'm sorry if there are people from the UK listening. I'm really sorry. Um, uh, but they will roll this out in all countries very soon, I guess. And what you can do, and this is optional. You don't have to do this, but you can send them or check some boxes, I guess. Of and they haven't said which. It's about community, which community. And whenever I've heard that word, it's that they say things like the gay community, right? The Muslim community, the so on and so on. I myself, I don't belong to a community. I but okay. Um, Now this has not really been talked about by other YouTube creators. My guess is that they do not have the balls to do that. Well, some do, but I don't know. I haven't seen other creators talking about that. Um, Now, Sasquatch Moon, um, are you just subscribed? That's wonderful. Thank you. That means a lot. Now, I mean, I just wanted to tell you guys, and really, honestly, I work my behind off here on YouTube. It's very difficult now. It is very, very difficult on the main channel, and I have so many. I've had 4 videos totally on my channels, 4 videos taken down because of what they call medical misinformation, which is fucking hilarious. Because they're the ones spreading medical misinformation and suppressing proper information. I'm not a fool. I have in I have a proper education. I have a proper university education. I've studied scientific method, and I'm sick and tired of these people. It's like having the. Well, I'm sick and tired of these people because you know why? Why? I'm smarter than they are. Most of us guys, most of you guys, you're smart to get into a rant here. Eh, Work very hard, and uh, it's 5 in the morning here in Norway now. I woke up with a horrible headache because I've just worked too much again. I'll soon be 51. I'm getting sick and tired of this. I've tried for a long time, and yeah, uh, you know, it gets to a point where enough is enough, and I can't. People say go to Rumble, and my proof that Rumble will not make me money is that I've been on Rumble for a long, long time. And I actually, it would be awesome if you subscribe to me on Rumble. It's linked in every video description. But don't unsubscribe here from YouTube because Rumble is very small. They are also censoring, and I've made almost $2 so far on Rumble in total. So yeah, I mean it's not uh, it's just not that's not the solution, you know. If you have problems with buffering and sound and so on, it is on your side of this because the connection now here is good. Now, so yeah, and people are suggesting other platforms. What seems to be the problem with these other platforms is that it will take a long time for those platforms to get big enough, and two, for you as a creator to go there and build up an audience. That takes a long time. I don't really, I don't want to start over again. Now, so let's not talk about that anymore. Um, and yeah, now I'm going to get to the chat now. This is not a complicated message. It is a very clear message, and I'm actually surprised that YouTube has that they were so clear about this, and I'm surprised that other creators haven't talked about this, as I said, because it's a game changer, and it is also part of something that we're seeing all over the place. And you know what? Okay, this is going to be a rant. First of all, I want to say this. I was wrong. I was wrong. Yeah, and let me just ask you guys, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Because there's one guy here who says that there is no sound. Um, Let me just, before I continue, ask, can you hear me? Yeah, okay. Everyone's hearing. Most people, well, yeah. If you, thank you, thank you. Okay. Now, I was wrong on, well, I'm human. I've been wrong on many things, you know. But I was wrong when I called out these people, men who are checking out of society, you know? Checking out, that's the term. Checking out of society. And I should have looked more into this, or I should have understood that my life experience, and what the woke people call my truth, my truth. No, that's just a life experience. The truth is the truth. It doesn't matter what you feel and or what you have experienced. The truth is the truth. We're talking about life experience. My life experience is that if you work hard, you will be successful. If you study hard, it's good, you know. And women are nice, and as I've said many times, they've always been nice to me, and all that, you know. So maybe I put too much of my own life experience into the whole thing, but now I'm starting to get so much pushback from especially YouTube, you know. Uh, well, YouTube, not really in other areas of life, but that I'm, you know, why should I not check out of? Why should I not check out? Well, I think I will, because there's nothing for me here anymore. Or we're getting very close to that day, I guess, when I ask what's in it for me, the answer will be nothing. So why should we try? And this is not something I wouldn't say this normally, but you know, why should we try? They're even saying straight out that they're going to prioritize minority communities. I'm not. Well, if you look at the statistics of the world, well, my I hate that word actually, race, race. My race. It's stupid. I don't think about myself as white. I'm Norse. I'm a Norseman living in Norway. I am, but that's not what I mean. You know. Yes, beer rosa. Yes. You know what? Yeah, I'm not even going to read it, but I know that's what I think as well, and I've felt that for a long time. Another, they're going to try to pull it off again. The whole. I'm going to have to be so careful. They've taken down 4 videos across 2 channels. Um, but if that's going to be what gets me kicked off this platform, so be it. Yeah, it's coming again. The locking down of everything this time. The poke in the arm and all that. Yeah, just wait and see. Get ready for that. Get ready. Get healthy. You still have time to do that. Get healthy. Get prepared. But anyway, um, yeah. So checking out. Why should you not check out? It's like it's all over the place. And I'm going to say another thing here. I sort of gave up a little bit on making videos where I spend the night in the outdoors and so on. I've had people looking at my videos and the quality of the videos, the quality of my outdoors videos is good. Um, Now everything can always be improved, but the quality of the editing and the whole thing, it is good. Those videos are better than most outdoors videos on YouTube. And then you see that they don't really get the views. Who gets the views? Women. The yoga pants brigade. That's just how it works. And then again, why bother? So you spend 2 days out in the wilderness and you film and you edit and you spend hours and hours on that. Um, and then you have someone in her yoga pants frolicking in the forest, getting 1 million views. What the fuck is that? No, why the fuck should I bother? I will spend time in the outdoors. I will go for overnighters in the wild, of course, but maybe I won't film it then, you know? Maybe why I mean it's and I'm going to say this. If you really want to see a female's ass, which is a nice thing, I will not lie. I that's something that I very much appreciate. I That's the truth. But go to other websites, you know what I mean. Please don't fuck up YouTube by watching those videos, please. Um, you it's ridiculous. Yeah, Jam and Jake says beautiful outside, ugly inside. Yeah, yeah. Very often that is the case. Um, Now, shoot a video shirtless when it's not so cold, says Rip Van Winkle. Well, you know what? That's funny because I've been shirtless on 2 occasions. And on one occasion was in the gym on my powerlifting vlog channel because it was so warm. And I thought, I'm not going to take my shirt on before I switch on the camera to film. That was a set with some rows. And I can see on the curve, when people are watching and when people are going back to watch again. And, you know, it's ridiculous, yeah, okay, I have a six pack and all that. Yeah, yeah. That's what the life is about, isn't it? um, so I turn against the camera, and then it's huge spike. So that's what people are interested in. Yeah, it is truly ridiculous. I'm trying to bring some real content, and I'm not going to walk around in, eh, can you imagine what my kids would think if their dad was walking around with his shirt off, showing off? I mean, yeah, I'm very relaxed when it comes to the whole six pack thing, by the way. I'm trying to keep my weight down because of weight classes in my sport, which is powerlifting. Um, but at one point, maybe I will go up one weight class, and then I won't be having a six pack, and it's. But anyway, um, so yeah, exactly. Aqua Drop 61 says never compromise your values and standards. Um, Tom Bombaderp says you don't change your appearance to maximize views. That is called self-respect, something an algorithm will never understand. Yes, absolutely. But also, also, um, now I've got a thundering headache. I work too much. Simon, oh wow, thanks a lot for the donation. As a YouTuber in Sweden called Angry Foreigner. Um, yeah, Scandinavia network can be established. Yes, absolutely. Um, now, okay. Laura says, I admire your manly videos. No soy added. No, certainly I'm not eating or drinking any soy. Yeah, the six pack thing. It's, you know what? It is how we're supposed to look, actually. It is. If you look at hunter-gatherer societies, you'll see guys in their 60s with a six pack, walking around with their um, with their younger mates and a spear. That's our natural state. But just because we eat an insane amount of carbohydrates in this so-called modern society, we get fat. You know. Oh, Rip Van Winkle says, I love the ASMR video on your Autos channel. Well, when me and my son we built a shelter, well, thanks a lot for that. Yeah, fat is abnormal. Well, yeah, well, actually, I think in a few uh, ethnicities have a normal. It's more normal to have more fat, like the Inuits, I think. But that's if you think about it, and maybe the Sami um, makes sense, right? Because of the climate. um, yeah, Etamorn Halv Jetten. Thanks a lot for your donation. You've been telling us for years to find our tribe. Some of us found that tribe, among others, who refused to comply over the last 4 years. We may be outlaws soon, but it's for the best that way. Yes. Now, let me just say that let's just talk a little bit about whatever here. Um, so, to those trolls who are saying, will be writing, get on with it, you know, fuck you. I'm going to talk about whatever I want now. I've told you the news. YouTube is going to prioritize minority creators. Now we'll have a chat about other stuff. Okay. Yeah. So here's one thing that people say, because I have said many times that, you know, uh, disconnect from modern society, go hiking, just spend time in the wild. And people tend to think that I live in a cave somewhere in Norway. And also, they are saying, some people are saying, well, the elites will not let you do that. They will go and hunt you down and all that. Okay, so there's a difference between being alert and being real and understanding what's going on and being paranoid. If there is, if, sorry, now that we know that society is becoming more and more totalitarian, um, we also need to understand that they will care if some guys and girls just vanish in the wilderness. They won't care. Why would they care? You know, they're not going to hunt you down out there. That's so. Yeah, and maybe even we will be outlaws. But there's been outlaws in times of trouble up through history. Every time there are outlaws, you know. I literally go hiking to places where my well, people hid from the National Socialists that occupied Norway during the Second World War. They were outlaws. They were outlawed by the government back then. Yeah. So it wouldn't be the first time, you know. Um, wow. Thanks a lot. Oh, that's wonderful. You dropped 50 kilos in the past 18 months, and you quit smoking, got back to hunting. Have I been an inspiration? Well, I'm very glad to hear that. Wow, 50 kilos in 18 months. That's very that's you're being an inspiration now to many people here. Wonderful. Um, yeah, people are saying congratulations, and it's well deserved. You're giving yourself a lot more years on this planet, you know, with dropping weight and quitting smoking. So wonderful. Yeah. Well, Mike is asking if I'm planning to do more outdoor live streams. I have to bring my laptop computer to do that, so I won't do. Sorry, uh, my my headache is giving me a little bit of a problem here. It's funny when I get a headache, I my vision gets worse after I started eating a lot of red meat every day. My vision got better again, but KP Heathen, oh, you're waiting on my sailing videos. That's wonderful. I'll do my best. Yeah, I'm not quitting YouTube unless they kick me out. But you know, yeah, yeah. Let's not go there again. Now, yeah, I know what to do for the headache. I need to work less. You know, less. Yeah, red and eat more red meat, less carbohydrates. Yeah, back to eating grain again. Um, and I hate to say this, it got too expensive to eat only red meat because I think they've almost doubled the prices. The fuckers. Yeah. Uh, yeah, actually, Harmon Daniels is recommending a big bucket of extra strong coffee. Well, caffeine helps actually. Massages help too. I have well, she's a muscle therapist. um, I don't know what that's directly translated. But she's on vacation now. She keeps me together, keeps me able to keep lifting. And yeah. So, okay. Yeah, Shay Hatton, I've been on Rumble for years now, I think. Yeah, made almost $2 on Rumble. Yeah. Now, okay. So, let's see. You know what? I'm going to scroll up a little bit. Wolf Odin, good to see you. Yes, you're saying that we also know that the majority are more conservative. The silent majority is not so silent anymore. Yeah, absolutely. Um, Now, did you say something else up here? No, you just added to the discussion. Yeah, something completely random here. Did you know that, well, as I've been informed that US Army is now practicing digging trenches and trench war. Why are they doing that? I don't think they've done that like forever. Why are they doing that? Are they preparing to go to Europe to do war? I don't know, just asking the question. Kingdom of Vinland is asking, are you still thinking of moving to the US? Given what you said, you were looking for it seems like Alaska would be the best fit. Also, fun fact, Alaska is colder than Scandinavia. Yes, I know. So, moving to the USA, the short answer is no. And I'll tell you why. First of all, um, actually, I don't want to put my dogs on a plane to the USA. Um, and no, I no. And also, there is this, and I'm sorry this will provoke some people, but there are things about the USA that I would have a big problem with. The USA is less, no, okay. Most states, no, I don't even know if it's most states, but in many states in the USA, the freedom is they have less freedom than we have here in Norway. Yes, may have the freedom to carry a gun, but in almost every other area, there is less freedom. And I was just looking at the restrictions during COVID, much harsher, much stricter in the USA than in Norway. And there is also this problem with the very dominating Christianity. I don't like that. Um, People can be Christians, that's fine, but I don't want it to be such a big part of society where I live. and and I would, Yeah, it depends. it it depends a little bit on who wins selection. No, sorry, election that's coming up. If you get the same people, the Biden people back there, I hope you don't. Um, if you get someone like Trump, if he wins, no, I'll rephrase that. If things happen in such a way that you have a fair election and Trump wins, I would be much more positive towards moving to the USA. And I'm just, he's a dirty old man now. Narcissist, dirty old man, but he would be better, but preferably actually get someone, not those old guys, get someone who's, yeah, yeah, um, okay. Well, for Odin says we will not survive another 4 years of these leftists. You know what you need, or what we all need? We need the woke stuff to go away. It is so toxic. It is destroying lives. It is. And I wouldn't say this 10 years ago, but I'm saying it now. It's literally making people cutting parts of their body, and it is destroying lives. It's destroying the future for our kids. It's destroying, yeah. I I've had it with all of that nonsense. Alaska looks good. I've never been there, you know, and I have almost no connection to anyone in Norway anymore. So, yeah. Um, yeah, and also I would not want to live in a state with a libertarianism is mentioned here. I do not want to live in a state with libertarian a libertarian view on drugs. I, I I wouldn't want that because I hate it, you know. And Americans are so liberal towards all that. Victor is asking, "What do you think about homosexuals?" I don't think anything about homosexuals. That's if people are homosexuals, that's fine. I don't have a problem with that. It's not my business. um, yeah. Oh, fraud squad, $5. Thanks a lot. Um, yeah, Alaska looks good, and um, Michelin something. So you want the government deciding what people do with their lives? No, I just don't want my kids to be run over by some fucker who's on drugs, you know? Because if you have laws that would punish someone to drive a car under the influence, it's a little bit too late, isn't it? When he has run over your kids or maimed you for life, and people are not responsible. Most people are very irresponsible, especially when it comes to toxic substances. And if you disagree, you can go to hell. So, with that being said, I want to say a few words about um, um, the future, moving forwards. Yeah, the same with alcohol, if not more so. Well, yeah, when I worked as a hypnotherapist, I spoke with some physicians about this. It's harmful, but it harms society more because there is so much of it. It's so very common, you know. But anyway, let's leave that. You need to respect what I'm saying here. Let's leave that topic. Lainey, thanks a lot for the donation. You're going back to Norway again this December. No, no, sorry, September. Um, oh, that's very kind of you. Thank you. Um, yeah, let me. Oh, Joey says that did I motivate you to help moving forward to improve your life? You're saying that you're in a very tough moment, but doing your best to build a better life. That's wonderful. I'm so glad to hear that. That inspires me, you know. Uh, wait, you believe in hell? Well, um, hold on. The battery is running low here. Uh, you know, it's a Norse heathen concept. It's not an original Christian concept, you know. But no, I don't believe that where anyone is going to hell. It's just an expression. Fraud Squad is now a supporter, a member. Wonderful. Thanks a lot. Okay. Now, while we still have some power on this laptop, I want to tell you that I am now starting courses, uh, teaching courses. So it will be basic. Here's the topics that I will be teaching. I will teach basic camping, some navigation, um, and bushcraft in Norway. So yeah, I know it's far away from most people, um, and I'm also going to work with some other instructors. So we're doing a course in tracking, or more specifically, man tracking, which is when you track humans and you're not using a dog. So there are occasions where when you can't use a dog, and it's about finding lost people up mountains and so on. We're doing that on the 11th, the 12th, and the 13th of September here in Norway. Um, and I'm also going to do courses where I teach, you know, as I said, basic camping and bushcraft. So that if you're interested in that, um, you will you should subscribe to my website. It's linked in the video description here. And go to my Instagram if you're interested in the tracking course. It is yeah, you'll find more information uh, on my Instagram. And please do not ask questions about the courses in the comment section here, because it will be very difficult for me to answer there. Okay. Um, now, so that's how it is. Yeah, and also, yeah, I need to mention that as well. My sidekick program. It's not a program. Actually, I am searching for another video creator that would be coming with me on some hikes. Um, that would be a female. Why? You may ask. Have I become a dirty old man now? Trying to. No, it's very simple. I'm trying to reach more women with my videos. Seems like a female presence would be a way to reach more women. Not so many, only about between 10 and 15% um, of my viewers on the outdoors videos are women. So I hope to increase that proportion to get more views all over, you know. So yeah, a female sidekick. That's what I'm searching for. But that person needs to be in Norway, you know. It needs to be someone who is confident, talking to the camera. Yeah. Uh, the yoga pants. Yeah, no, no, we're not. It's not about yoga. It will not be about yoga pants. And that's no. That's not what that's not what I mean by female presence. You know. Um. So yeah, you would have to come to Norway. Then. So yeah, that's very kind of you. Now, it would also be a good way for someone who's trying to build her presence on YouTube. Um, it would give that person a flying start, um, and it would bring a different perspective as well. Because I, when I go hiking and camping, I very often forget to comment on what I'm doing and why I'm doing it, and more importantly, why there are things I will not do, because I've done it for so long and it's second nature to me now. So someone who would be able to bring a different perspective would be nice, you know. Um, yeah, okay. Yeah, Aquadrop 61 says it will also tell the story and experience from a woman's perspective. Yes. Yeah, hidden hangout. Yeah, we should do some more hidden hangouts. I get so much horse manure from people saying, well, some Christian people. I don't want to say Christians because uh, it's not about that. I think it's about character. Yeah, when I do that, I'll do it anyway. Are transgender women included? I'm going to be honest with you. I would not think that person would be the right person. If you're adult and you know, it's not my business, but it's I would feel a little. I would feel that I think it would be a little bit awkward to me. I don't know. Honestly, I don't have any. I don't dislike transgender people. I don't, but I don't know any. So, but I would imagine it would be for me to spend many hours and outside in a shelter and so on. It would be a little bit awkward. I feel you know, I'm just being honest here. I'm not trying to be cruel or anything like that, but I think that will get strange. Um, yeah, and so the answer is no. um, yeah, um, yeah, again, it's not that I disrespect. Well, actually, I do by default. Not, I do not respect people by default, but I'm not. I try to behave. I how should I put this? I have nothing against transgender people if that's their choice and they're not trying to push any ideology onto other people. But for a setting like that, I mean, why would I choose to work with a transgender woman who is that's not a woman, it's a man, biological man? Why? I'm trying to say here that the female sidekick thing would be because I want a woman's perspective in the videos and so on. And, so yeah, yeah. But as I said, I don't know any transgender people. So yeah, yeah. Um, Stephen Park says respect is earned, not given. Yeah. Yeah, well, yeah, I'm never ever going to stop to say that the let me get this straight now. Transgender woman, yeah, the transgender women, they are biological males because they are, and I wouldn't even be interested in discussing that because it's yeah, people are obsessed with this. I don't get it. Um, trans, well, I don't know what a trans woman is. Secondly, keep up way better. Oh, no, no, no. Yeah, I'm going to stop this live stream now, but no, many women are much fitter than I am. Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah, a little bit of trolling there, I guess. But I'm going to have to stop the live stream now. Yeah. And because of the battery. Thanks a lot for joining. And please go and check that you're subscribed to my channels. Yeah. Okay. Have a nice day or night. See you soon.